What's up, guys? I wanted to jump on here for just a moment, and I want to do a quick video. And this is something I was thinking about when I woke up this morning. It's about being a better entrepreneur, right? So, regardless of how you became an entrepreneur or like where you're at in your business, like you can drastically build your business skills and become exponentially better as a result. Over the years, I've talked to many people who have a business idea and they want to launch it, but they're just not there in terms of their business acumen or skills. So they don't know how to actually put that into place. And maybe this is you. I don't know. Maybe on the entrepreneurial scale of 1 to 10, you consider yourself a 5. Let's just say you consider yourself a 5. Well, I would honestly say good for you. I mean, at least being honest is a good first step, because all too often when I ask that question, the response that I get is that, they consider themselves to be like an 8 or a 9. And, I can appreciate confidence, but more often than not, they're basing that number on the knowledge that they have behind their product or service, something they've been doing for years. So they have that, they're basing it off of that knowledge based on the product or service that they're offering, but not necessarily the business acumen that makes it viable, right? So to become a 10, like you need to understand what makes business successful, what can make a business successful. And you need to know what you need to know. And you need to know your industry like intimately. Like, I mean, you can't get into the fitness industry and, just because you did a couple of workouts. Like you need to understand your industry intimately. You need to do your homework. But at the same time, you need a comprehensive knowledge of the workings of your business, your product and service, your market, and again, the industry as a whole. And you need to really think about taking the time to investing in acquiring that comprehensive knowledge, because honestly, waiting for it to come to pass could be the reason that you fail rather than succeed. And I want you to succeed. You should want you to succeed. We want you to become a 10 based on all of the above. That should be the goal. That should be the overarching goal. And I mean, if you think about this and take this away from this video as we come to a close here, how else would you ever consider yourself becoming successful? And how else could you ever grow and educate a team further down the line that could become successful as well, which would further your success? So just some quick thoughts this morning on becoming a better entrepreneur. Don't get caught up in the fact that because you know your service or your product as well as you do, that actually equates to having the comprehensive knowledge that it takes to actually launch and then run and sustain and grow a business. There are two entirely separate trains of thought, and sometimes we can allow the ego of understanding what we know to translate into, well, I'm an entrepreneur, I should know how to do this, when in all actuality, you don't. So anyway, thoughts for the moment. Guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Coach Shane's out.